All right. It's been a long time coming. Trying to see where we at, where everything, making sure everything looks good on multiple ends, you know. Like it looks clear on my side over here, but then on the YouTube side of things, it looks a little blurry. Maybe I can fix that, you know. Anyway, man, we're here trying something different. It's been a lot going on. It goes without saying, a lot has gone on, right? A lot has gone on. And unfortunately, my chat isn't populating, so I'm gonna try something different here. Let me just try this one more time. So display browser, right? You know, so we're gonna set that up to, what is it, 1920, 1080. Go ahead, okay. We're gonna grab this chat over here and hopefully it picks it up. People logging in like, what the hell's going on over here? So let's say I try to, there we go. There we go. Okay, that looks a little bit better. And maybe, let me know what the quality is looking like. Let me know, because it should be, as you can tell, we're in a different place, right? I literally moved not too long ago. So things are a little bit different here, obviously, right? And I'm just trying to make sure everything looks okay on my end. Because on this little picture over here, it don't look, I should have more ADPs, right? I should have a lot more. Anyway, how about I start talking a little bit? And y'all let me know how y'all feeling. Again, I asked this to ask y'all a question.
What did I miss when I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all?
What did I miss? Audio, background. Oh, TGK, been a minute. What's up, Ronnie? What's up, brother? Cooper Flag goated. Hey, I'm looking forward to see what Cooper Flag is all about. We're going to talk about it at length here. A lot. We're going to talk a lot about Cooper Flag, Mavericks, Luka. We're going to talk about a lot of things. Whatever y'all really want to talk about. I haven't necessarily made a decision as to what direction I'm going to go in. But I'm going to leave that up to y'all to decide, right? You know, I got a lot to say, but I don't want to say too much right now. Hey, we got Hold My Latte in the building. What it do, Hold My Latte? Let me see if my sound effects are on good. Been a minute. Appreciate it. Audio background looks okay. Background looks okay. Oh, is the light too bright? Oh no. I don't want to do that now. Nah. Is that better? It looks crazier that way. Hold on. There we go. That way it's not too drowned out. Bro's having a party in the background. Little something like that, man. A little something like that. You know, little party. Look who's back. What's up, Jared? Long time, brother. Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Oh, got M3 Naharo in the building. What it do? Cooper looks good. Yeah, we can talk about it Summer League. Summer League. Gabriel, what it do, brother? What it do? TGK back, man. I'm here. So let me address the elephant in the room. I'm trying a new mic too. I don't want to use this thing today because I want to have the freedom to be able to roll wherever, to stand if I need to stand, right? Like, let me know what this sounds like. So say I walk over here, okay? Y'all can barely see me. Y'all can see me right here, right? You know, I wanna give y'all a different type of content, different style of content. You know, I don't want it to be where a dude just sitting on this chair at all times and just talking at you, right? We want to have movement. I want to give you something different, right? besides talking about what we're going to be talking about here shortly. But I just recently moved in here. First and foremost, man, it's been a long journey to get to this point. I'm very thankful that I finally have a place to call home that I get to say that I was, built, not built it from scratch, but I got to be here and be the first occupant of this specific apartment, man. I'm very grateful and happy about this. Got space for me and Sylvester now. So me and Sylvester, we cooking over here, you know what I'm saying, with fish grease. But yeah, man. And the quality hasn't gone up. I wonder why. Let me see. We're going to do some chat GPT right quick. My OBS to YouTube stream is only at 480p. How do I improve that to 1280? Let's see what it says. So go to resolutions. I'm gonna go to settings. So we're gonna go to settings, bottom right, click video. Good stuff, Sylvester. Output streaming. Bit rate to at least 6,000. Keyframe interval 2. Encoder. Okay, got that right. Oh, dang. That's why. That is why. Give me a second. Okay. I should be back now. Anytime. I should be back anytime now. Okay. So now, the quality should get better. I would assume the quality is going to get better. Hey, look, we're going to figure this out on the fly. I appreciate y'all bearing with me. Just move here. Just trying to figure out what's going on. Internet, MBS, encoder, YouTube video encoder. Okay, so this stuff should improve. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see if it improves over time, but I figure that it will. All right. Hold my latte. Happy for you, man. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it, latte. You already know. Oh, you moved out. Looks tough. Yeah, I do want to give y'all a little tour. I'll get you a Lakers shirt. Hey, if you get it for me, I'll wear it. This was bought before everything that happened. I just moved in and I saw it. I was like, I'll just wear it. He lives to see another day. Hey, Michael, what it do, brother? What it do, man? Long time no see. I know, man. All right, let me get to talking. So yeah, it's been about 2 months since I've gone live and talked about anything basketball or anything related. And this isn't for me to get here and be emotional or upset about what happened. What happened, right? We can't change it. It is what it is. It is what it is. Why is it still in that quality? Hold on. Let me double check one more freaking thing. Stable. Output. Video. Alright. Output is currently active. Please turn off outputs. Maybe I should move it to 30. Maybe it's just too much for it to handle. Give me a sec. It's gonna pause for a second because I'm gonna add the little changes right quick and it'll be right back. Give me like 10 seconds. All right. No more messing with it. That's it. I'm done messing with things. All right. Yeah, I was just hoping for the resolution options to improve. If not, that's something I might just have to figure out. Because it looks so clear on one screen over here. And then the YouTube feed, it looks like it's something else, man. Let me see. Maybe if I refresh this page, it'll look different. Let's see. Looks good on my screen. Okay. Let me know if it looks better now. There we go. Now the 1080p HD is available to me now. Okay. All right, we're good now. Appreciate y'all. Sorry for looking like a noob here. It's been a minute, obviously. It has been a minute. All right, so what do y'all want to talk about, man? What do you want to talk about? Let me check the chat. Let's see what y'all saying, man. The Clay and Megan stuff been kind of funny lately. I haven't kept up, but I did see that Clay bought Meg some Labubus, right? He bought her some Labubus, and I ain't gonna lie, like everyone talk about, man, I am so jealous of Clay that he's with Megan Thee Stallion. But honestly, like that's cool and all, but I'm a little more jealous that she got that whole box of Labubus, bro. Like I want a Labubu, you know? You need a Lakers t-shirt. Give me one, dog. Give me a Luka one. I don't care what anybody say. Like on Twitter, it's been like a whole thing where people been calling me out, saying all crazy things to me, and it's just crazy to me. Like there's this online thing going on where you're not a Mavericks fan if you want to fire Nico, and that you're a Lakers fan if you continue to support Luka. And for me, I feel like I was out on the Mavericks, to be completely honest with you. I was completely out. That 1.8% with getting Cooper Flag brought me back to like 38%, 45% on the Mavericks. To be completely honest with you, because I grew up with this damn team. So, I still want to see them do something and play well. The thing about it is though, when I ask, I'm like, all right, the Mavericks can still do well and I can wish them well, but I still want Nico gone. Like there's a certain level of like jadedness that I have to be able to support them fully, right? That's part of my problem. But we'll see how that goes. But people have been calling me all sorts of names, and it's fine, man. I'm totally comfortable with that. That or AD somehow demands a trade probably won't happen, but Nico doesn't deserve good things at all, man. The Cooper Flag draft pick saved so many things and so many people. Cooper Flag, ladies and gentlemen, he saved Mavericks content creators specific. Like if you're just a Mavericks content creator, Cooper Flag saved you in a way, keeping you and your content relevant. He saved the Twitter content creators because now they can praise Nico and then create this whole Cooper Flag thing against Luka. And he saved the franchise, and he saved Nico Harrison, because if the Mavericks didn't get Cooper Flag and everything stayed as is, they added D'Angelo Russell, do you think Nico would have had a great offseason considering everything? I don't think so. I don't think you could say in your right mind that Nico would have been deemed as like, oh, he had a great offseason. I don't think you could genuinely say that. I feel like I need to at least put my autofocus on. Let's see what that looks like. Okay, it looks a little bit better. But yeah, man. So let me know what else y'all want to talk about. This is so cool. So I got 2 screens now. Don't tell me how I ended up getting to this point where I have 2 screens now, but I got 2 screens. And on one end, I see OBS. The other end, I see the comments and everything else. This is so cool, man. These are the things I've been asking for the longest. Like my internet speeds here are crazy, bro. Internet's like 600 download and 600 upload. Like there should never be a lag. There should never be any issues. You know what I'm saying? It should always be good. Always. Cause
what did I miss?
Hey,
when I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all.
Anyway, man, what did I miss? While it looks good on my screen, appreciate it. Oh, we got Big J in the building. What it do, Big J? What's up? What's up? Hold my latte. Why are you blocking messages? Did he say something? I don't think he said anything crazy. Let me see. Yeah, I think he's good. Latte, I think he's good. Big J, what's up, brother? I see Big J been doing content lately, man. I I feel like me and Big J had a connection, and then now like who knows? You don't even hit me up no more, you know. Bet I'll get you one. What size are you? Hey man, I ain't trying to give out my personal size online. Nah, is it 2XL, bro? 2XL. NBA 2K25 commentary is weird. What do they mean Devin Booker is a candidate for the face of the NBA? Do he? Yeah, he isn't at all. Hey, quick question. I'm gonna play a couple of sound effects. Let me know how they sound. Okay, I'm gonna play my gunshots. Okay, that's that. I'm gonna play the air horn. And then I am going to play an applause. And then lastly, I'm gonna play this one. What I miss.
What did I miss?
Let me know how those sounded. Because with the micro, this headset, I really can't hear anything. So I just kind of wondering how y'all are hearing it on your end. That trade was rigged. I don't care what anyone says. It does look more and more rigged the more and more you look at it. Yeah, the worst GM season in forever. And that was the thing. I was on with Beyond Buckets with Ben and Jay. I think the podcast should be dropping soon, and we talked about it. And I said it in that pod that I felt Nico up until the Luka trade, right? He was doing a fantastic job. And if we were being unbiased, like there was nothing necessarily negative you could say about Nico. As a matter of fact, I remember having a live stream saying Nico saved my life. And I had Marcel Mavericks Digest on that stream with me. And we sang his praises, right? So I'm not one that hated Nico and just to hate him. Like, I think when you do what you did to the city and this franchise, like there's repercussions from it, bro. And I'm not going to be one to shut up. I'm just not. I'm not. Like, other people may have sponsorships and things they have to abide by. Other people have just a Mavericks page and they have to like be a little bit biased and homer. Me, I don't give a F, right? And I'm not trying to cuss on the first stream, but I definitely will be, soon one of these days. But you know, is it supposed to be laggy, or is it on mine? It might be on your end, because I am pumping stuff. This is let me lower my bit rate. It might be a bit too high. Let me lower it to 5,000. This might help, bro. I think my bit rate was a little bit too high. Maybe that's what made it difficult. That may have been me why it's lagging. They haven't fired Nico yet because of the relationship he's had, like how he convinced D'Lo to take less money and join Dallas. And so if we want to look at things in a vacuum and be unbiased, the D'Lo signing was pretty good. The Kyrie contract, people say it was like a big discount. Look, how old is Kyrie? Let me see how old Kyrie Irving is. Kyrie Irving, right? Kyrie Irving is currently 33 years old. 33 years old. Coming off of an ACL injury. From a business perspective, right? And I need everybody to understand now, if you're coming here for like some homerism, kissing the Dallas Mavericks ass, you're not going to get that from me. You're going to get that from any other channel. They're going to be like, yo, the Mavericks, they're going to win 50 games this year. You're not going to get that from me. I have, because of what happened, I don't have that emotional bone to it anymore. And so now I could just kind of look at the Mavericks for what they are. I could look at the Lakers and Luka's team for what they are. And they could all, it's really just more purely basketball takes from here on out. Whether they're considered crazy or legit, I don't care. Like, I'm going to just be me at the end of the day. People saying Kyrie taking a pay cut, that wasn't necessarily a pay cut. 33, got a 3-year deal. Off an ACL injury, you're going to miss basically the first season. A $5 million discount is not much of a discount. I think you got 3 additional years. And is he worth it? F yeah, he is. He's worth the 39-40 million. I personally think a $35 million deal would have been the discount. That would have been a discount. But, the discount was enough to get D'Lo in here. That's really what it was. But giving him those additional 2 years until he's 36, bro, that's some money, dog. He's Gucci off of that. And this is probably his last biggest contract, and so there was no issues with it. I don't think it was a discount. If anything, it was a compromise between the two teams, because Kyrie did have all the leverage in the world, and the Mavericks had to. The Mavericks had to pay him. There was no way about it. Big J, Nico doesn't get credit for flag. I don't hate him. I just call it fair. He isn't brain dead, but if he was going to move Luka for the conditioning, he should have gotten more. I just don't think he should have moved Luka at all. You know, I don't think he should have moved him at all. Santos says Lakers 2025 championship screenshot. This will be Lakers versus Cavs in the finals. Lakers win 4-2. You know, the Lakers did get Marcus Smart, and I think Marcel was talking to me about it. He was like, "Who's better, Marcus or D'Lo?" And initially I wanted to troll him and be like Marcus, but I think Marcus is perfect for the Lakers, and D'Lo is perfect for the Mavericks. The difference between those two right now is Marcus doesn't have to do too much to be deemed a successful pickup, whereas D'Lo is going to be under a microscope, to be completely honest with you. And if he doesn't produce enough, it's going to be a certain circle of Mavs fans out there. It's not going to be, so nice about it. Lakers aren't getting out of the second round. Are the Mavericks getting out of the second round, Big J? That's what I want to know. Are the Mavericks getting out of the second round? Because I can tell you what I think. Cardiac Knicks, what's up, brother? TGK. Now we know what that Luka trade was really about. Mark Walter paying $10 billion for the Lakers. He told Silver, "You want me to pay $10 billion for the Lakers? Get Luka on the team." When that deal happened, I literally thought to myself, like, you know what? This is too much going on. There's way too much going on. It's like a lot of backdoor, conversations. And yeah, I totally see the conspiracy theory behind that. I totally agree, Cardiac. Yeah, bro. He was like, "I ain't buying until I get a star." Lakers are a middle of a pack team. Just looking at the West, the teams like OKC, Denver, Houston, Dallas, if healthy, Clippers, they just so much stronger. Yeah, I think the Lakers are right now a top 6 team. They do have DeAndre Ayton. And if we're projecting that DeAndre Ayton comes here to play, good and to play strong, right? And to play like he has something to prove, where he's not putting himself in a situation where his perception is going to get the best of him. Because I do think it means something to him to be able to come into the season and ball out. If he does that, Marcus Smart finds a role on here, replacing the Dorian Finney-Smith kind of deal. The Lakers have a decent roster, man. Let's be for real. They do have Luka, one of the best players in the world. They do have LeBron, probably top 12 right now, top 15 maybe. And then all these other players that they do have are really, really great role players. Look, Luka could beat anybody, bro. At the end of the day, don't matter if you're the first seed, second seed, whatever seed, Luka could beat just about anybody. So because of that, I'll never doubt Luka. And but OKC, Denver, Houston, those teams are way better than Dallas, Clippers, Lakers. Those 3 are the top 3 teams in the West right now. The Mavericks, I'll tell you this much right now, and this might piss Big J off. The Mavericks, based on trends, Anthony Davis will probably miss a total of a month throughout the year, right? A cumulative month. Derek Lively might miss a cumulative month, right? And then Kyrie's probably out till February, January, whatever. Say if the Mavericks are without AD for several games, D-Live for several games, do y'all think they're going to win those games without those two or without D-Live, Anthony Davis? I don't think there's many times in a situation where you could be like, yeah, Cooper Flag, go get us this victory. Go get us this win without our number one guy in Anthony Davis. And then our other number one guy, he's out. So when you look at the pecking order, it's AD, Who's the second best player on the Mavericks after AD? Who is it? Let me see the comments. Let's see. I might have to skip a couple of comments, but after AD, who's the second best player without Kyrie? You know, right? It would be Kyrie, but it can't be because he's hurt. So then the next best player is probably Cooper Flag. Now, Gafford. You say Gafford? Okay, I like that. But until Kyrie is back, it's Cooper, Gafford. Flag, then Gafford. Okay. So you're telling me a rookie, first year rookie, is going to be your second best player on the team. I want people to sit and think about that. They didn't think about that. Digest it, right? Let it marinate. All right, I need a cup, man. I need something to drink. Man. Let that marinate right now, okay? And the reason I say that, I ain't gonna lie, this is kind of cool. Let me know if this is kind of cool where I'm over here about to get some water, man, because I'm getting parched. And I'm still talking. Y'all can still hear me. I think this is the coolest. I think it's the coolest stuff ever, bro. I ain't gonna lie. This shit cool, man. So yeah. So let's say Cooper Flag is your second best player after Anthony Davis. Okay. Y'all know how crazy that sounds? And y'all think that he could win games for you off the rip like that? And yeah, PJ Washington, great player. Nigel Marshall, great player. I'm not even gonna try to fake hate on the Mavericks because I'm not. There's no way I'm gonna fake hate on them, right? But look at that. Look at that H2O, man. Look at that. So I'm not trying to fake hate on the Mavericks. The thing is, you're telling me AD, and then your second best player is Cooper Flag. So when AD's out, Cooper Flag is the best player. So you're telling me a rookie player is going to win games. Now, in crunch time, right? In crunch time, whenever you go get the W's, without Kyrie, who is your best clutch player? Michael, I'm going to talk about Mavs. I appreciate you Lakers, I appreciate you being here, Michael. I know you're a Lakers fan. I appreciate it, brother. I'm going to talk about both at this, honestly. I'm going to talk Luka, Lakers, Mavericks, all NBA. I don't care. But I'm asking y'all. I'm reading the comments. Hey, Sylvester, where was he at? Oh, yeah, he's on half. Bro, I ordered a couch, right? I ordered a couch, and half of that mother effer got here. And they didn't tell me there was a second package coming. And then I reach out to them. They're like, oh, yeah, the second package is on the way, but it's delayed. And I'm like, it's the 19th. I ordered this on the 12th. It's 7 days later. Like, what you mean it's delayed? Like, there's no movement on the tracking. Anyway, long story short, I have not even half a couch, bro. I got 30% of a couch. It's stupid. But yeah, so in the crunch time, right? Minus Kyrie, minus whatever. Who is the Mavericks go-to guy in the crunch time? It's gonna be D'Lo. You want to rely on Cooper early on. What I'm getting to is that the Mavericks are a good team. I just don't think they're ready to win this year. I think next year, whenever Kyrie's back 100%, whenever Cooper has a year under his belt, I think the Mavericks will be more positioned to win. I think right now, no. I think the Mavericks really need to treat this year as a developmental season. And develop his handle, develop everything else that he needs to have to be able to be successful this upcoming season. Because the whole thing with Summer League, I personally feel like, Flag shouldn't have wasted his time with Summer League. I think we know who he is, right? The man got invited. The man got invited to the Team USA workout. There was no need for him to go to no Summer League to prove anything. I think we all know that Cooper Flag's handle isn't the greatest, And I think that he should just have been working on that, on the handle. I like the shorts video of Luka and Doc scenes. If actually fits perfect with Luka's situation. Good job. I gotta check that out. So Silverhander, first overall pick to the Mavs. Of course, bro. Of course. Boy, I love conspiracy theory. That's idiot. Look, man. And everybody loves Nico's. All of a sudden. You know what's crazy? Is there's been this trend going on Twitter where now there's Nico fans and everyone is like slandering Luka that used to like praise the hell out of Luka. And they're like, oh, because he's a Laker now. We gotta hate him. I'm like, sorry to y'all. And if you fall for that kind of stuff, I don't know how you are in relationships, but it looks like you get manipulated easily. Richard Case, what's up, brother? What's up, man? What's up? Where you been? What did I miss?
When I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all.
Anyway, what did Richard Case say? Both teams did some good things, and yes, some bad, but both teams are going to be made by health. Facts. Very, very, yeah, facts. What's your thoughts on the Lakers roster right now? I'm surely there are a lot of areas that improve. Let me see. Lakers roster. Let me see. I kind of forgot how to share screens over here. Display capture? Oh, whoa. Yo, that's kind of crazy. Hold on. Hold on, man. Hold on. Let me get over here. What did I miss? All right, there we go. I don't like how these sentiment ads are out here because that's what I be using, sentiment. My apartment is smelling good with sentiment, man. I ain't gonna lie. It was smelling good, brother. Smelling good. Stop seeing this ad. Okay. So what is the Lakers roster, right? I don't know if y'all could even see that. What did I miss? There we go. I don't want to take me off the screen. Anyway, they got DeAndre Ayton, Eric Dixon, Luka Doncic, Jordan Goodwin, Rui Hachimura, Jackson Hayes, Bronny James, LeBron James, Trey Jemison, Maxi Kleber, Don Connect, Koloko, Jake LaRavia, Alex Len, Shake Milton, Marquise Morris, Austin Reeves, Jared Vanderbilt, and Gabe Vincent. So, I ain't gonna lie, I like the team, man. You want to put athletes with Luka Doncic, and they got plenty of athletes. I think with Marcus Smart being added, I think that's gonna help them, which he wasn't on here. Jordan Goodwin, he's a good player, and I don't know. I just credit Luka so much that he's that type of player that can overcome deficiencies regardless of how you look at it. Honestly, but Rob Pelinka said he's waiting until 2027 to make big moves. That kind of threw me off because that means he doesn't care about LeBron on the team right now. LeBron taking that or opting in was a lot of BS, bro. That pissed me off. Lakers aren't done making moves. No, they're not. They're finding a way, bro. They're finding a way. They're finding a way. That's the other thing. We need Sylvester with a headset. No, we do not. If that man was able to talk, y'all wouldn't want to know what this man would say. This dude talking crazy. Nobody thinks Flag is going to be as good as Luka. People just gassing, and now they're both different players. Facts. The thing is, do you think... Let me see. I'm going to put a poll on here. In Cooper Flag's career, will he ever be considered a top 3 player in the NBA? All right, just started a poll. I'm genuinely want to know. Before you vote, please think about it, okay? Think about it. Top 3 players do not grow on trees. And if you do think he's going to be top 3, then great, because he has the build and the ability to become top 3. But that stuff just don't happen like that, bro. It don't just happen overnight. It don't just happen off of hope. But do y'all think he will ever be considered a top 3 player? Top 3 players don't grow on trees, man. Come on, Mavs fans. I like Cooper, and I'm a Duke fan, but y'all hoping flag carries you guys. Shaking my head. I think Cooper is giving you 18, 6, 4, 1, and 1. Big J, I don't think that's enough defensive stats. You know what I'm saying? I think it should be more like 14, 8, 4, 1.5, and 2.5. Because if Cooper Flag is giving you 1 and 1 on defensive stats, Luka was giving you 1 on 1. All right, let me stop here. I am not going to make it unfair on Cooper. We should not be comparing him to Luka. We are not. I'm not going to do that. But I am saying if his defensive stats are going to be 1 block, 1 steal per game, that is not enough. He is too good of a defensive player to say in his rookie season that 1 steal, 1 block is good enough for Cooper Flag this season. Nah, I'm not going to say that. As much as Cooper is good, you can't rely on him to carry. No, it's too soon, man. Too soon. As the number 1 pick, he's supposed to do a little bit of the carry job to help prepare for the future when he takes over franchise. Actually, I want Cooper to carry as much as he wants. Let him develop, bro. Let him fail. I think it's totally fine to let Cooper Flag fail and let him develop. Let him learn how to navigate failure in the NBA. Because he has vets with him. He has Clay, he has AD, he has Kyrie, he has all these guys. It's going to be great for him. Let him fail, man. Besides Flag should have won out. There's something wrong with that training staff of Mavs. Everyone gets injured every month. Isn't normal. From what I understand, they've changed the entire training staff. So everyone's different, apparently. You ain't drinking that Cooper Flag Kool-Aid, huh? Nah. I don't mind the Kool-Aid. I think the Kool-Aid's cool. But I think when they're hyping him up too much, they're just setting him up for failure, bro. People need to take it slow with Cooper Flag. These Mavs fans acting like Kyrie at 34 is going to come back the same when he's already had multiple injuries to his knees. You're delusional as cooked, in my opinion. Santos, I agree with you. I think the best case scenario is that Kyrie comes back around 92% of what he used to be. That would be the best case scenario. I honestly think he probably comes back like 87, 85% of what he used to be. You know? Better season next year, Lakers or Mavs. Ooh. That's a tough one. I think next season... Oh, that is a tough one. That is because the Mavericks have debt. They got debt, but they have depth in their lineup. It's just they don't have Kyrie, bro. And when AD is going to be out like 25, 30 games, D-Live's going to be out 20, 30 games. That makes it tough, bro. That makes it tough. That means you're asking the team to at least win like 50% of the games that Anthony Davis is not in. And if, say, he's out for like 30 games out of the 82, which 52 seems like that's a likely number he'll play, 30 games without AD, right? 15 and 15. I don't even know if they go 15 and 15 in the games that he doesn't play. You see what I'm saying? Like, I could be that guy that just talks about, the Mavericks have a great team. They're going to be doing this and that. Blah, 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 blah. On paper, they're just going to be great. They're going to be a great team. They're going to make the playoffs. No, bro. Like, you have to consider things that are trends. And part of the trend is that AD's going to get hurt. It's just who he is, man. But Mavs medical staff was shit last season. We fired them already, and we're bringing in new ones. Yeah. Precision Flags leaves after the rookie season to another team. Nah, I don't think he leaves. They said Luka was so bad on defense they needed to trade him, but now they have D'Lo as a point guard who's even worse than Luka on defense and nowhere near the offensive player. Facts. But D'Lo was not the Luka replacement. AD was. And unfortunately, for as amazing AD is, he's still going to get compared to Luka. And when Luka's balling out and AD is, I think AD should have a good season. Being the number one guy, should have a good season. We'll just see how it looks. We'll see how it looks. It's going to be interesting. Kareem in the building. What it do, man? What's up, brother? If y'all haven't liked the stream, please leave a like, man. First one back. I'm be doing daily videos, I think. I think. We'll see. You watching MLB right now, Garcia? Nah, I'm not watching MLB. I don't hate Luka. I am annoyed if he all of a sudden is taking his health seriously. If he did that here, he would still be here, but we can't assign any responsibility to Luka. All right, Big J. Let's go there. Big J. Big J, tell me, when did Dirk start taking his health seriously? You've been here. You're cool with everybody in the Mavs land. When did Dirk start taking his health seriously? At what age? You should know this answer. So, if Luka would have taken his health seriously last year in the playoffs and not played because he was playing on a sprained ankle, on a lacerated spleen or whatever he had, right? Sternum. I think he had a bruised sternum that, if something went wrong, could have punctured a lung or something like that. So if Luka doesn't play those games because he is taking his health seriously, it would have been the same thing. People would have said, "Oh, he's not here to he's not a warrior." You know what I'm saying? He's not a warrior. He doesn't want to fight. It's a catch-22, bro. And if you're one of the ones that thinks trading him because of shape, because of health, and the man just took you to the NBA Finals, and he's still considered a top 3 talent in the world, it blows my mind. It literally blows my mind. Because Big J starts this comment as, "I don't hate Luka." You gave yourself away, brother. Like, I love you, Big J, but you gave yourself away. Everyone now that used to, when Luka was on our team, they loved him. Now that he left, and everyone's seeing all this pushback from Mavs fans that are like on the fence of being Mavs fans, y'all are taking in that negative energy, and now y'all are throwing it towards Luka in a slick way, in a way where it's like, "Oh, it's under the table." Like, I don't hate him, but personally, I do. So that's part of the problem. It's just, when did Dirk start taking his health seriously? Let me know. I know his age. I know the age when he did. And when Dirk took his age seriously is literally about to be the year Luka takes himself seriously, but Luka did it a year earlier. Dirk took his health seriously at 27. Luka, if he does take his health quote unquote seriously, it'll be at 26. The lack of patience people have on superstar talent is the problem, bro. Is the problem. That's the problem. LeBron didn't win championships early on in his career. Jordan didn't do it early on in his career. Like, there's just no patience, bro. And I don't know, man. Not to relive what they did, but what the Mavericks did was really ruined just the overall essence that the Mavericks had built in the city. And that's the sad part about it. I was really hoping the Lakers would get Grimes, and you know how I feel about guards. Yeah, Grimes would have been nice. As a Mavs fan, I think at best he could be a top 5, top 7 player when he's at his prime. I can see that. Top 3, though? Top 3 is hard, bro. Top 3 is hard, bro. You got to be an MVP, and Luka is one of the ones that's a top 3 without an MVP. That's how special that guy is. You look at Luka's stats, bro. He was breaking so many records and up there with Wilt and Michael Jordan and these key stats, and it's just like, We want more defense. And you just go get a whatever. I hate saying the same things over and over, you know. Some NBA analysts have flagged becoming a Amen Thompson level defender by year 2. I can see that too. I think year 1, I think he's going to struggle on the perimeter. You can already see it. I think in Flag's rookie season, the things he's going to struggle with is perimeter defense against these NBA guards. I think he's going to struggle offensively in the perimeter as far as dribbling against these guards that can actually guard. But as he improves his handle, as he improves his defense, he'll get way better. The man is barely 18 years old. He's going to be fine. It's just going to take some time for sure. Joker will be 35, 36 by the time Flag is in his prime. Yeah, that'll... And the way Joker plays, maybe... Joker can still do what he does even at an older age, bro. You know? Uh-oh, Creepy Pasta in the building. What's up, bro? Long time. It's been... What's up, brother? Good to see you, man. Good to see you. Where we at here? Luka is in the greatest shape I've ever seen him since he was a rookie. The fact he's losing, chat, think Lakers aren't making out of the second round is delusional. Honestly, Santos, I don't even know. It's gonna be such a crazy season. I'm not even gonna say a first round exit is a failure. Like, the West is stacked, bro. The West is stacked, big time. Luka should technically have 1 MVP already. We all know he was robbed. He should have 2. My hope want Luka back in Dallas, but if another place, Miami. I just don't see him coming back to Dallas, man. After what they did, bro. After what they did to Luka, why would he come back? You know? Why would he come back? That's the tough part about it. All right, so let me stop with these comments for a second. All right, man. So now that I'm back, now that I've settled into this new spot, now that I got everything situated, one, do y'all like the wireless mic thing where I can move around and go around and talk? That's one. 2, what type of content y'all want me to do, man? I'm not doing pre-games this year. Not doing pre-games. Probably not going to be doing watch-alongs. I can really only do streams and daily content. But I really would like to know what y'all want to see, right? If it's a Maverick style of content, I can do Maverick stuff. That's cool. Just don't expect me to be kissing their ass and praising every single move they do, because I won't have that innocent fan connection that I used to have with them, right? All that has changed. Everything is business now, right? Like, all right, does this make sense? Does this make sense on the basketball court? You know, is this consistent with the approach the GM has, right? Things of that sort. That's how I would look at it. And then breaking down analytics. You know me, I don't personalize it. I look at analytics and look at the court and see how that's done. As far as Luka, I'm still going to do Luka content. He's my favorite player in the world. There's no way, if fans are but about it, I'm still going to cover what he's doing. So you're probably going to get a mix of like Lakers content, Mavericks content, and then say there's like hot topics throughout the season. I'll touch on those too. With having this setup, like, it gives me flexibility and the abilities to do multiple things at once, man. And as I polish up, you know, how this kind of looks on screen and things of that sort, really excited to see what this turns into, man. I really am. And you know, I just hope y'all enjoy this style of content. And honestly, thankfully, this channel was never based off of a team's name. It was TGK TV. It will stay TGK TV. It was never TGK Mavericks, TGK Lakers, TGK Luka. Like, it was never none of that, right? And so I appreciate y'all being here, because honestly, y'all are here to kick it with me, talk to y'all about whatever's going on, right? And then that's how I feel about it, man. So I appreciate y'all, and any feedback y'all got from me, man. You already know I got a Discord, Twitter. Hit me up. Hey, we got True Power Media in the building. Hola, primo. What's up, man? Saludos desde College Station. I need to go out there one day. I hear it's pretty lit out there. Different wave. I say do Mavs content and Luka do both. Continue to do Luka content, bet. Do Mavs. You could do Luka as well. Reactions. Y'all want reactions? You know, I had a tough time with the reactions towards the end of last year because ESPN was copywriting everything. Even when I would block out the video and just play the audio, they would copyright it. But even with highlights, I couldn't react to none of the playoff highlights. I was just done. I was just done with doing reactions. But maybe I could find some way to do reactions. I'm telling you, Lakers aren't done making moves. This new owner does not like losing. It will be Lakers versus Cavs. I do like the Lakers' new owner, though. He's all about winning. Look at all the money he's put into the Dodgers, you know? Only want Luka to win MVP this season and find somewhere new the other season, please. It'd be pretty cool to see him with Jokic or in Orlando. Keep up the amazing work, Primo. Yeah, man, get him back to it, bro. It just makes me ask.
What did I miss when I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all?
I ain't gonna lie, at the pool over here at my spot, there was this dude going to the pool with this big ass speaker, and I'm just like, damn. I wonder what was going to happen over there. Teacher K, what do you think Ant and Cade Sealing is? Also Wemby. That's a great question. I think, I think Cade is a winner, bro. Mistra. I think Cade, I think in some roundabout way, Cade Sealing is a little bit higher than Ant's. Because Ant could get good at facilitating, and he has, but Cade does it naturally. That's just who he is. And then Wemby, that one's the X factor, bro. Wemby's the X factor. He's the avatar for a reason. Who knows what he ends up doing? We never seen that no one like him, so I really can't figure that out. I really don't know what Wemby's gonna end up becoming or doing in this league, but I think Cade right now, I just the build he has, the way he plays basketball. Once he gets a good team around him, it's gonna be nice, bro. And it's awesome. Cade I just feel like Cade has more, like he's less superstar-y, right? Like he's not a face of the league, but he's a winner. And I think once he gets a good team around him, I think he'll do a lot more than Ant has done with the teams he's had, right? Like if Cade was on the Timberwolves, dare I say they might be better. Dare I say. Mavs content and Luka individually MVP run. Let's hope he could get it. Yeah, for sure. Can you separate your Luka content from the Mavs content? Yeah. Like if I do a Luka Laker video, it'll just be them. And then when I do Mavs content, it'll just be them. I'm not gonna intertwine the two, because who would want to see that anyway? You know. Do highlights of Lakers games and Mavs from time to time. Any games that are interesting. Yep. All right. I like that. That's a good suggestion too. I was hoping you would join Lakers Nation because you're the type of fan we need. But you be you, bro. Keep up the good ish. I appreciate it, brother. I appreciate it, man. I mean, hopefully when I do cover them, it's good enough. It's just, unfortunately, I don't have a home necessarily in the NBA. Unfortunately, I know more. I still can't, bro. Honestly, if the Mavericks ever wanted me back 100%, they'd have to fire Nico, but they're not. They're not. By the time Nico leaves, he's gonna leave us, the Mavericks. He's gonna leave the Mavericks in cap hell. Guarantee you that. Well, it's a different time. That's why Ant shooting so many threes. Yeah. I just want to see the Lakers and Mavs face off with Flag and Luka going at it. That's gonna be badass. That's gonna be fun. You already know how that's gonna turn into. It's gonna turn into something else online, bro. It's gonna be tough, man. Tough. Luka Orlando would be absolutely incredible. Not gonna lie, that's the only team outside the Spurs that I would love to see Luka on. But he's too loyal. He will stay, especially since it will be LeBron's last season. Facts. Hornets always need more creators. Oh, that's hilarious. All right, man. So I don't want to stay here too long. Didn't want to keep y'all here. I do want to try something. Let me try something right quick. If y'all don't mind bearing with me as I try to fix some stuff. So it's gonna glitch out for a second because I have to change something. So just bear with me. Bear with me. Okay. So let's see what options we got now. All right. I should be back on. Let me refresh this page. Let's see what it does. Yeah, in Cooper Flag's career, will he ever be top 3 player in the NBA? 71% of y'all said no. That's crazy. That's crazy. What did I miss? I hope Luka and Cooper both play well against each other. I think they will. I think the games in Dallas are going to be super competitive. You already know the entire arena is still going to root for Luka. They're going to root for the Mavericks. It'll definitely be fun. Let me see if it changes. Okay. All right, man. So what do y'all think of the quality? One, what did y'all think of the quality of this set? I'm literally in what would be my dining area. This would be like the dining table. And I don't know why I feel like I can't get out of my seat. I feel like I can't get it. What the hell is this over here? Sylvester, did you drop the controller, Sylvester? Sylvester, did you drop the controller? Come here. Come here. Look at this. Come here. Come here. I feel like you dropped the controller. Sylvester dropped the controller, bro. What is this? Yeah, you can't get on the couch no more, Sylvester. All right, man. Y'all let me know what y'all think of this setup. Damn, why does it look like that? It looks hazy, don't it? Hold on. We're gonna figure this stuff out together, all right? We're gonna figure this out together. Okay. Should I turn off HDR? I don't think that does anything. Image. Whoa. All right, that looks a little more natural. Brightness. Oh, no. Okay, that looks a little more natural. Contrast. Okay, looks a little better. Saturation. Oh, no. Yeah, we're going to leave that at 50. Sharpness. Ugh. Yeah, we'll leave that at 50. All right, I think that looks better. Does that look better on y'all end? Does that look better on y'all end? Okay. Let me see. Okay, that looks good on my screen over here. It just, I feel like the version I get on my computer looks way better than what I'm seeing on YouTube. But yeah, man. So after this, I'm gonna go to Twitch. Oh, let me respond to some of these comments, man. I'm already tripping. Good sound quality. All right. I love that. I heard about this microphone, right? $180. Just bought it today on a whim. I was like, nah, I don't want to do this, bro. I don't want to, hey, how y'all doing? You know, I don't want to do that. I want to be able to freely move and talk. So yeah, there's a fire setup. Appreciate it, bro. And the place will look better as we go. Place will look better as we go. Flag was 17 going up against college players. He will be more than fine. Facts, bro. Facts. That's what I try to tell people. Like, he didn't need to go to summer league. He just needed to go do skill training. Good quality TGK. Definitely an upgrade for sure. Appreciate it, man. That's literally what I wanted to hear. That's literally what I wanted to hear, man. Because where I was at previously, I was living in an 8x8. So if you go back and look at those streams, bro, literally there was a wall right here as I was talking. And then right here was my bed. I was in an 8x8, brother, with Sylvester. Come here, Sylvester. Like he just chilling over here. He don't even listening to me no more, you know? But I'm very grateful, man. The reason I took the last 2 months off is I had to focus on, you know, the new career path that I'm on, and had to dedicate time to that. Take it serious, you know. I had to take it serious. So it's been an unreal time the last 2 months, and just wanted to, you know, take my time to do and make sure that's good to go versus trying to do content out of an 8x8, bro. I was in an 8x8 bedroom, bro. Now I could breathe. On YouTube, good on YouTube. Does your mic have a built-in pop filter? You could trim highs a little. Okay, let me see. I got this set up. So let me see what you think, right? So let me go to my browser display. What did I miss? So this is the mic setup that I have. So I'm gonna turn the highs down to 3. Upper mid. Maybe I can turn the mid range down a little bit more. Okay. Let me know how it sounds now. Is it Yante? Hopefully I'm saying that right. I don't sound crazy. Let me know how it sounds now. Just happy you're back. Latte, thank you so much. Latte's been always reaching out, and I appreciate Latte so much. Thank you for always checking in and asking how I'm doing. It was getting dark the last 2 months, and you know, I appreciate you so much, Latte, for real, genuinely. Good to see you back. Hey, I appreciate it, bro. Cause I'm like,
what did I miss when I was looking at y'all and cooking with y'all?
Sounds better? Okay, cool. Appreciate that, man. Appreciate that. Been a long 2 months. Yes, it has, man. Yes, it has. And see, that was the problem. Like, I don't want to start doing content and then like I'm in the middle of a transition of like moving out and doing it. Like, I don't want to do too much. And so I was like, you know, I just thug it out. I'll let it be. And then we'll get back to the content. You know? One thing. Hold on. Let me turn this off. What did I miss? I didn't see how it looks like with those changes in the dark. I don't know how I feel about the changes in the dark. Because now it's not capturing the lights like it should, right? So if I come back over here, maybe I need to do a couple of presets. So if I come over here, say I increase brightness to 45. That's a little better. Maybe I could go a little warmer on the. There we go. Okay, that looks better right there. There's just so much nuance with this kind of stuff. You know, it is what it is. All right. So I am about to go on Twitch. I'm going to go over there. I'm going to play 2K25. I'm going to play golf. I'm going to play whatever. I'm going to have this mic on. Might turn this camera on. I don't know if I want to connect it over there. But I'm gonna be on Twitch here in a bit. I just want to say thank you all, genuinely from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate y'all tuning in, man. I mean, I could stay up doing this all night, but you know, don't want to overstay my return. But I appreciate y'all to death, man. And I'm gonna be doing more content. Y'all gonna see me back active, and we're gonna try to make this better. Okay, we're gonna improve on what is already good here. And we're going to take this up to the next level, bro. I trust me. I got fast internet now. There's not going to be times when internet goes out. We're going to be good now. So I'm just excited for what the future holds, man. And Whatever the way you see this background now and everything, this is just right now. I don't know what it's going to look like in the future, but with your help, it's going to look different as we go along. Anyway, man, been your boy TGK. Whoa. Hold on. Old head, long dreads. What's up, brother?
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
Welcome back, bro. Good to see you, man. I appreciate the super chat, man. I will never take these things for granted. Super chats. It's a tough economy out there, and for anyone to even spend $1 on this channel, I appreciate y'all so much. Old head, long dreads. Appreciate you, brother. Means a lot. I'm glad to be back. And I'm gonna be fair about what I talk about, right? So I am like a 40% Mavs fan, 40% Luka fan. I don't know where my other 20% lies, to be honest with you. Maybe in golf. Oh, speaking of, hold on. Let me show you something. Man. I'm cooking with y'all. So, when it comes to golf, right? Man. Look at this. Look at this hybrid right here. It's a Nike hybrid, bro. Look at that. I don't know if any of y'all golf. Golf is such a fun sport, man. Look at this. And then look at the grip on this one. Pause. And then, I think I grabbed the wrong club. Hold on. What did I miss? So the other day, right? There was a club. This club. This is a Paradigm Callaway club. These things go for like $200. I ended up seeing it on the 18th hole. Didn't grab it. 2 hours later, it was still there. I've lost plenty of clubs and no one would return them. I saw that club. Old head long dread says, TGK, my boy, I had to drop you something to welcome you back. Appreciate it, man. Thank you, man. Let's give the homie a round of applause, bro. It means a lot. I appreciate it, dog. You know. 1, 2, 3, let's go. OG's in the league, he golfing a lot. I do something. I do think Luka in Miami is good. The LA thing feels like the next good chatter, but best chance to win. Those players can do it. Yeah. You golf, you bowl, and you love. All right, Yante. I see that. All right, man. I ain't trying to stay too long. I don't have any outro or any clips like that. Yeah, I appreciate y'all being here so much. I'm about to hop on Twitch. Same thing. Catch me over there, man. It's been your boy TGK. Appreciate y'all being here. The daily videos probably start Monday, if not sooner. But again, thank you so much. Glad to be back. And let's keep it going, man. We out.